Hi there, it's Dr. Jim, and I would like to talk to you about three of my favorite topics, all rolled up into one: wine, health, and longevity. So, although humans have consumed wine for over 7,000 years based on archaeological evidence, within the past few decades, researchers have identified bioactive components associated with health benefits and longevity out of wine. So we've known wine is healthy for quite some time, but I'm no chemist, I'm no biologist. Thank goodness there are those out there who spend time researching at the micro level all of these tiny little bioactive and chemical elements in various foods and things that we drink. And they have discovered many things, like a very common one that you've probably heard of, resveratrol. This one is the most well-studied chemicals in wine, and we know all about its health benefits. But there are others that need attention, like phenols, flavonoids, and non-flavonoids, because they too have a lot of health benefits. So the health, wellness, and longevity benefits of wine have become so well known that there are some experts out there who consider wine to be a functional food. So, what is it actually in wine? What's the stuff that makes it so healthy? Well, first of all, it's difficult to believe, but wine contains over 500 chemical constituents. There is a lot in here, okay? And here are just some of the things that are in wine: water, ethanol, monosaccharides, polysaccharides, volatile and non-volatile acids, phenols and polyphenols like tannins. When you drink a nice big dry red wine, for instance, your cheeks pucker and your teeth feel like they have little fuzzy wool sweaters on, and that's the tannins at work. Flavonoids like flavanols, non-flavonoids, including resveratrol, and then the stuff that makes you a little mellow and sometimes tired after a glass or two of wine, melatonin. But the chemical constituents don't stop there. There's a lot more, including vitamins and minerals, potassium, copper, zinc, fluorine, magnesium, aluminum, iodine, boron, and silicon. Although they're in smaller quantities than the other chemicals like polyphenols, they're all essential for good health. So, since resveratrol is so well studied, let me explain to you some of the benefits for our health and wellness that we get from resveratrol out of the skins of the red grapes and white grapes. Resveratrol is an antioxidant. It has anti-inflammatory qualities, and we consider it an anti-aging food. So grapes are good for you. They're anti-aging. Wine is good for you as well, in moderation now. We consider resveratrol to be anti-carcinogenic, which means anti-cancer, and it is cardioprotective. Red wine has been established by hundreds and hundreds of studies to be heart healthy. And what is heart healthy is also healthy for the brain. So let's talk about the heart for a minute. There's a good amount of research about the cardioprotective effects of moderate wine consumption. And some studies demonstrate that low to moderate consumption of red wine reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease, and in particular, ischemic heart disease. Okay? It's also been shown to reduce overall mortality due to cardiovascular problems. Other benefits of red wine for heart health include the following: decreased circulating levels of proatherogenic lipoproteins, increased fibrinolysis, inhibition of platelets, increased production of nitric oxide, which is very healthy for us, and antioxidant properties. So excessive drinking, I do have to make this point, is associated with a lot of dangerous health conditions, including high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, liver disease, digestive disorders, and certain cancers. So it's important to remember studies identifying positive health benefits are based on light to moderate drinking. Okay, type 2 diabetes. How is wine beneficial for diabetes? Some studies have found that people who drink wine on a regular basis have lower glucose levels. They also have a lower incidence of diabetes in general compared to non-wine drinkers. Red wine appears to reduce plasma insulin, increased HDL, and decreases total cholesterol. A major takeaway from research about wine and diabetes type 2 is that it has protective properties and is associated with improved insulin sensitivity. What about neurodegenerative disorders, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, Huntington's, and so on? Now, I've known that there has been a connection. I've researched and read for many, many years that wine, red wine in particular, can reduce risk of Alzheimer's disease, among other similar disorders. So scanning through the research and the health benefits of wine and neurodegenerative conditions yields some pretty interesting and promising information. In general, people who consume wine on a routine basis have a reduced risk of developing diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, Huntington's, MS, and more. The benefit seems to be best in midlife, yay, and older ages. Research has yielded the following. Red wine is associated with better cognitive function. Must be good for the brain. It lowers risk of developing ischemic stroke, again, the brain, heart connection, and it acts as a protectant against the development of dementia. Now, I included the word longevity in this article and in my title. And without making reference to any particular study, by now it should be fairly common sense that by eliminating reducing the risk, I should say, of developing heart problems, diabetes, dementia, and so on, it would extend people's life and they would experience greater longevity. It's well known in the scientific literature that people who drink in moderation do in fact live longer and healthier lives, perhaps in parentheses, happier lives as well. And it's only when consumption becomes excessive that health problems arise. Well, there you have it. I have a lot more information in the article that you could find online as well, but I did want to share some of the major silver bullets from the research that I've been reading lately. So there you have it. I'm Dr. Jim. This has been Wine, Health, and Longevity. Thank you so much for taking some time to watch the video. I appreciate it. And if you're a licensed healthcare professional who's looking for some great continuing education, we've got it. And we are always working on brand new, fresh content for you. So you can find the link to the website in the description and keep coming back for more information. I hope to see you soon.